Hello, day 5 complete. Another fantastic day. I'm very happy with my progress. This is take 2 because I made a little mistake, but I'll try to recap what I just said. I'm very happy with my progress so far in the small amount of time, but the key is consistency. I could do this all for a month or 2 months, but I could then just stop, right? I could then go back to and revert to back to how things were. And the key behind this all is consistency. And with these videos, the repetition, reminding myself that this is what I'm here to do, I believe that keeps me with my path right in front of me and just keep walking down that path, which is exactly what this is all about. So, without further ado, let's get into what happened. So, it would be this. Yeah. So, basically, I had an odd wake up situation. I planned on waking up between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. Now, I went to bed around 2 a.m. However, I woke up at 7 a.m. and then I couldn't fall back asleep. And I ended up falling asleep at 9 a.m. again and then waking up at 1 p.m. So overall, I slept about a little bit less than 9 hours, but that was my target. That's what I wanted to do. And given that strange situation where I couldn't fall asleep, but I still wanted, to have the sleep, I didn't want to just operate on 5 hours when the night before I only had 3 hours. I consider this still successful. Clip my nails, cold shower, I ate my egg meal, leg physio exercises, shoulder physio exercises, blood test. This is the one thing I didn't do because they closed at 2 p.m. and I woke up at 1 p.m. and I still wanted to do things before just rushing to get my blood test done. So that's the one thing that I didn't do due to it. But and in a way, I could honestly do this, you know. But yeah, I'll just put it this way because given the situation, it was out of my control really. And I'm fine with that. Worked on Goalviewer. Very proud of this. I will be showing this. Groceries I canceled on because I realized there actually isn't really anything that really comes to mind that I need. I still need to do some research on recipes and things like that, but currently I kind of have my meals set up already, so no rush to do this. And then I had my aunt invitation, which was a great time with family and friends and just socializing. And yeah, no, it was a great time. And then I created tomorrow's schedule, so everything basically was done. So that's already looking real good. Now, that being said, I did a lot more than just this. So as I said, the waking up thing I explained. I did my cold shower. I ate eggs, spinach, cherry tomatoes, butter with toast, milk, and orange juice, which is a great meal. I haven't had this in a long time, and I'm very happy that I started getting back to this. I set up my haircut appointment with my stepmom. Should be done on Monday. Possible change, but it should be done. I clipped my nails. I did my leg physio exercise, my shoulder physio exercises. Now, my shoulder physio exercises, I do change up what I'm doing. So I have been thinking, because in the past when I did this, I specified I would go like, did 20 times push-ups, right, for instance, or what sets and reps that I did. For now, I'm just going to keep it to this while I try to figure out what it is that I'm doing with my shoulder exercises because I'm still new to doing them regularly. Um, I established my goal viewer properly, so this is huge. This is absolutely huge. So this is basically what I was working on yesterday. Initially, I only had the sleep, nutrition, and fitness and physio in the top right, top left corner, but now I added everything else. So this is how this works. Everything that you see here that is color, that has a color behind it, these are things that are kind of always going to be existing, and I'm going to be assessing where I am at in those areas. So you'll see sleep, nutrition, fitness. So the dark red that is fitness, that's the worst case. It then goes to the red that's nutrition, then orange that is sleep, then yellow that is friends, green that is main job, and then dark green that is like all the constants, vacuum, cleaning, laundry. So that's the scale that I'm using for now. Um, and basically, my goal is to get as many of these to green as I can. And they change, you know, um, they change throughout. And so what I'm going to do is basically every time that it changes, I'm going to modify it. So if I feel like my physio is really improving, it turns yellow. If I feel like I'm slacking on my physio, it's going to turn red. So these are kind of just how I feel overall about them. The only one that is a little bit different are the constants, because these ones are kind of like, if I just did them and everything's good on this front, it's just green. And if they're not really being done, or if I'm delaying, that's when it gets into like worse categories. But for now, if these are done, I'm just putting them at the green. Dog walking I haven't done at all, so that's why it's like the dark red. Um, and then so basically the other section, like the short-term goals and the longer-term goals, these are things that I can just kind of like, you know, cancel off. So you see music right there, I can just delete it. When I say music, by the way, that's me just figuring out new music, new songs. These are just basic goals that I'm trying to do in my life. And, I, I, I see, I got my haircut, boom, it's gone. And so essentially, and the longer term goals, obviously, these are things that take more time for me to get to. And these are things that I can do rather quickly. So essentially, this whole thing acts as a uh, guide to help me schedule and plan out what I want to do in my day. And I really like how I set it all up. This is with Excel. I kind of tinkered around with the sizing and all of this, but it really didn't take me that long to do. And I feel like it's perfect. I really feel really good about this. Now, with the help of my friend, he actually suggested something to me. I'm actually going to be duplicating this every time. And what this will do is basically I'm going to treat this as a week by week basis. So right now, at the end of every Sunday, I'm going to just keep what it is here, and then I'm going to create a new one, a copy of it. And then I go to the copy, and then as that week progresses, it changes. And then at the end of that week, the Sunday, right? So as you'll see, this is July 18th, which was a Monday. July 25th is also the Monday coming up. But basically, at the end of the Sunday, whatever was here stays there. And then I move on to the next week. And so the idea behind this is that we'll be able to track the changes that occurred every week. And I think it's such an amazing indicator to see all kinds of things that just gradually end up, um, getting more green, getting a bunch of these that end up getting crossed off, this list becoming shorter, right? New things. It's a nice timeline, I feel. And maybe it could be a really nice time lapse um, that I think about doing. But anyways, I feel so good about this. I think it gives me so much direction in what I'm doing, and I'm just really excited about this. I'm really excited that I was able to do it so quickly too. So then I did have Payoneer email. I finally emailed these people that I have a problem with. It's not really relevant for me to really overtalk. I just had an issue with a company I dealt with years ago, and due to like them having released my information, and I'm constantly kind of emailing them to just have it removed, like my files and stuff, because I'd never had spam ever, and the moment I signed up with this website and didn't even do anything, I just signed up with them, I got spam on my professional email for the first time in 8 years. So I know that they gave away my information. And anyways, I then bought supplements. I had the aunt get together, and then at the end I had sausage, veggies, salad, savory pastries, potatoes, cake, watermelon, sweet pastries. Great. I walked outside while I was there too. When I got home, I ate sushi. I completed tomorrow's schedule. I actually streamed on Twitch for an hour, a little over an hour actually, and I feel great about it. I did my work daily, and I brushed my teeth and flossed. And I like that I'm focusing this because I really want to be flossing every day. Like this is the point of what's amazing about these videos. I kept always being like, I don't feel like flossing. Or sometimes I wouldn't even brush my teeth at night. I always brush my teeth in the morning, but sometimes I wouldn't at night. And I know that flossing is very important. And so now, because I'm planning on doing this, I'm actually doing it. Or the accountability of what it is. I like that challenge. Like, oh, I have this resistance to doing this thing. I'm just going to do it. And I feel great. And it really is, something that I reflect on, that I spoke with other people about. It really is about that starting to do the action that I'm looking for. It's about that behavior of actually starting to walk towards the objective that you have in mind. It's me actually picking up my floss. Like I'm not gonna like floss one tooth and then give up at that point. It's like I'm flossing, okay, I'll do it. And so that's kind of it's interesting, like to get past this blockage at first. And there's different strategies. I had a talk with a guy who told me that he has this method of just saying count down like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go do the thing. I'm gonna try it if I feel like it's necessary. But basically this day has been amazing. I just feel so positive and so on my path. Like I just it feels so good to have my path established and really walking down it. And I'm telling you, like, if you saw, like, if right now I just opened, give me a second while I just show this. I'm gonna show you, for instance, one of the days that I had before this. Look at, like, I just, okay, here. I'm gonna open multiple things. So let me go back here. Okay, so this was actually the first thing that I had, July 15th. That was 9 days ago. You know what I mean? I did nothing. I did nothing. July 13th, I had work, I ate cereal, work, cold shower, ate McDonald's. That's it. That's all I did. And this is literally like the average day that I had for 2 months. That's all that I had, you know? Um, then this is a more thing. Amazon. I drank smoothie dishes, recycling compost, gym. Oh, this was a day where I went to the gym. So this was one of the good days. This was a rare anomaly. But then, just just look at this. Look at this. Look at everything that I did here. And this started, when did this start? Finally uploaded video reset. So this was my first day, right, where I streamed, but it was short because I woke up late. So that was short. Then we have this, right, already long. This, even more. This, look at this, look how long this list is. And this. And then now we're here. I mean, isn't this already amazing? Like to me, I see the difference, right? Like let's go over here, June 25th. Okay, I fixed my car. This was actually a productive day. Here, work 8, cold shower 8. Work, cold shower 8. Laundry, physio, drink, smoothie, work 8. So this is up. My microphone keeps dying when I'm. Anyways, this was actually a productive day. June 30th. But fuck you, cake. That's funny. Um, 8 cake, work, 8 cake. It's just literally just like showing me work, do this. Like this is all I was doing, and now I don't know, I'm so happy to see this. And it doesn't even feel like I'm doing that much. Like I know I could be doing even more than this. That's the beauty in all of this. Like just think about how I had this ant get together that literally was 6 hours of my day. Yes, that had two of these points behind it, but like I could have been doing so much more. And so really the key that I found is not overwhelming myself, doing as much as I can while being reasonable and enjoying life. That's what the goal is. And so I feel just absolutely amazing about everything, and um, I really can't tell you how good I feel. Um, and yeah, consistency. Amazing start. I know I've had a track record of having very productive starts, but they're very short-lived, and I'm sure other people have as well. But that's where this comes in. This is where the video recording, the accountability, the constant goal reminder, the constant tracking of everything, the constant writing down. Like what I do now is I'm always going to have a place in my room to write things down, any ideas that I have. I'm going to try to carry a notebook with me, like a notebook type of thing in my pocket if I'm on the go and I come up with an idea and I track it down, I put it in place, I see it in front of me and I do it. It really is just that. And, consistency. I just got to keep on walking on my path. I got it right in front of me. So let's go. Tomorrow's going to be a great day. Going to go to the gym and going to plan out more things. Oh, actually, I should show this is becoming a longer video, but So this is the plan for tomorrow. Currently, this is what I have here. Wake up, cold shower, drink smoothie, leg physio, buy body wash, buy groceries. So this is what I currently have in mind, but I'm actually going to be going to the gym with my friend probably before these. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I'm probably going to cancel this with my workout, but I'm not going to modify this because so I'm going to go to the gym with my friend. I'm not exactly sure what time, and currently I'm not really fixed on having to, oh, at 11 a.m. I have to do my exercises or at this time I need to do it. This is just a general guideline for what I'm trying to do, and I'm not going to consider it being wrong if I'm like, you know, behind schedule where I have a lot of these things not done. The point here also is that I'm going to be doing a lot more than these things. Like as you saw, this is what I had today, um, but the things that I had here, there's a lot more than that, right? There's a lot more here than what's here. Essentially, when I do this, I'm not going to just do nothing. Although it is like a Sunday, and I plan on having Saturday, Sundays are going to be my days off, hopefully, with my work schedule, new work schedule. And I do feel like taking it a little bit easier is good. It's good to have some rest. But you know, I'll see. You know, I look at my goal viewer, my handy note goal viewer, and I try to tackle mainly one of these. And that's it. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Longer video. Sorry about the you know, the duration. I am trying to shorten these things and have a more composed schedule, but this is part of the process. This is part of the process of me honing my videos into a format that's more compact, structured, and aesthetically pleasing. So thank you so much. I'm so happy and I look forward to the future so much. Have a good one.